Argument from aesthetic experience is an explanation for the existence of a God that is explained simply as, there is music of Johann Sebastian Bach, therefore there must be a God. You either see this one or you don't. The universe has a lot of beauty in it, not just how cool polar bears or how great the night sky looks, but how complex everything is. There's billions of unique DNA strands inside each person, making them who they are. The aesthetic experience argument takes a look at the beautiful complexity of the world around us and says there is no way this could exist without something to have created it. This argument also relates to the teleological argument or intelligent design argument, in which both arguments see the complexities of life as a reason for God. The strengths of this argument are that beauty is a universally understood concept. It's also very simple, and it appeals to pathos and emotions, so more emotional people might relate to this. The weaknesses are that, as the old saying goes, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, or beauty is subjective. A counterargument atheists use is, had God designed the world, it would not be a world so frail and faulty as we see. Scientists say that a beautiful experience is simply a mental stimulus and cannot be proven by science. Even the Christian worldview goes against this, because the Bible says that Satan uses beautiful things to tempt humanity. This proves that not everything that's beautiful is godly. So now we've chosen 7 guests who will come onto our show, and we will ask them 3 questions each about this view, and they will answer honestly to see what other people think about this.
Actually, is there a place I can take off my jacket?
Yeah, you can take off your jacket.
Okay. I feel like really any argument for Christianity is a good argument, you know? There's really no bad way to look at the correct answer. There's really no dispute whether God's real or not. He's number one. He's number one. He's Polo. God's Polo in my heart.
Beauty is subjective. What is beauty to the monist, like me? I think that everything's beautiful. So does that mean that there's God in everything? Well, yeah, I guess it does mean that. But
And my parents are smart people. If they, like my dad's pretty high up in a corporate company. If he believes in God, I don't see how you can. My dad's a smart guy, really smart.
well, I think I mean honestly, if I can talk about this view, it's got some very big. Can we do that?
I don't know if this argument makes a whole lot of sense. I mean, atheists believe in cool stuff. They like ice cream and all that. But yeah, Kanye West, he believes in God. He makes music that's quite godly, actually.
Well, actually, I agree with this. I believe that music is beautiful and God is beautiful. And if everybody here wouldn't mind, I'm actually an acclaimed musician, so I'm gonna play you a little tune I wrote recently. It's called Samantha.
I've actually had a pretty similar experience myself. My first true religious experience was actually at a Kid Rock concert. Prior to attending the concert, I wasn't very particularly religious. I wasn't really closed off to God, just never really accepted Him. But as soon as Kid Rock got on stage and that song All Summer Long started playing, I just felt something moving right here in my heart. It was Jesus. And I just fell to my knees and I said, God, you gotta be real. You gotta be real, God. You gotta be real with me. And I accepted Jesus Christ into my heart on the guitar solo of All Summer Long. Hey, do you have any water?
Yeah.
I view God as like I view God as my friend. God, me and God are like a good game of bowling. God is like an amateur bowler. You see, in that he's also the ball. So God is the bowler and the ball. He rolls the ball down, and you see there's all these little atheists, all these little Muslims, all these little Christians, all these little everybody, and they're all sitting there at the end. He hits all of them down except for one. That one is me. You know why? Because God doesn't need to hit me down. He knows he's always got a hold of me.
Christianity. I feel like God's nice half the time, and then the other half he's not nice. Like, I have gay friends, and I don't want them to go to hell. So I'm more of a Buddhist myself. Actually, I'm wearing a Buddhist necklace right now. Buddha just is pretty chill. You don't really care what you do as long as you're nice to everyone, and that's why I'm nice to everyone.
So what are my views on God? I think God is a lot like a bunny. I think there's maybe absolute truth, but we can never really get to it. You know what I mean? It's like a hunter. It's like a hunter and a little bunny and a hunter. He gets his gun ready. Missed me. Missed me.
God's real. There's no way around it. I go to church. I felt God in my heart. I've seen other people doing the hand raising in church. I dress up nice in my polo Sperry's. Hop my sports car. Go to church every day.
People missed me. You see, you can never really missed me. You can never really get there now, can you? Just like a little bunny.
Well, I don't see any weakness with this particular evidence here. Kid Rock, as I said, he actually led me to God, so I don't think you need all this fancy little evidence that a lot of theists try to pull out of the air. We all know science is a lie. It's just a fact.
I think the strengths are that it's simple to read. Some of us don't have big college degrees. Some of us didn't go to college. It doesn't really matter about big people words and being able to read them, because as long as you got heart and you got soul. And
this theory kind of reminds me of Vineyard Vines in a way. It has its good, but it also has its bad. Good. It's a good quality theory. It's what you're looking for. The nice materials and all that. The little whale. Gotta have the whale. The whale is just. The negatives. It doesn't really say much about you.
I think the weaknesses are, I just don't like it. I'm currently trying to get a job, and I've been...
I feel like only talking about Bach excludes a lot of other forms of beauty in society today. Their form of beauty is just, it's not true. Now, like, what about transgender people? What happened to the transgenders? Why couldn't it be a transgender musician? Why is it a straight white Bach man?
I think there's obviously a lot of strengths to this. Much like myself, I'm a very strong person. I've been through a lot emotionally, physically, spiritually, all the E's you could imagine, really. But the realies, too. I think that there are some weaknesses, though. Deaf people can't hear beautiful music like the music of Creed or Nickelback. So I don't think they could fully understand this belief.
A$AP Rocky, Big Sean, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Kanye West.
I honestly think this is a very weak example about a weak definition for why there's a God. I think it is a non sequitur, and I think there's honestly no logic behind it, because the premise of the question that is there beauty, or if there's beauty, the premise does not meet the conclusion there is a God. There's no relation. The bad part is this doesn't make any sense, and it actually doesn't prove anything. So, yeah, I think that's it.